What's up, everyone? Hi! Brian here.
Mike, your favorite co-host and other co-hosts.
There you go, other co-hosts. Yeah, so this is our very first episode. I don't know what we're calling this.
Yeah, it's more of just a video and a bigger series that we're workshopping some titles, but for now it's just
Nerd Shit is one of them.
Nerd Shit or Shreddy Bois Gaming or whatever. But whatever we want to do, we're just gonna throw it in this category, this umbrella.
Yeah. So for today's video, we're gonna be unveiling the brand new Magic the Gathering booster, Tarkir.
The new set. It's very popular. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, I got a hold of this early, from the government, like before it came out.
From the government. Make sure you support your
local games. Yeah, I was like, support your local game store. Shout out to Fair Games for selling me this. I just walked in and said, I want one.
We're going to be doing a booster box game, and we'll be posting all the prices and stuff as this video, as we're editing this video.
Yeah, this is not sponsored, by the way, but nope. Wizards of the Coast, if you want to sponsor us, there you have it.
All right, let's get into it.
Alright, so allow me to start with, so I'm gonna pick the left of the side of the packs.
Yeah.
So there's a little bonus.
Or you could just dump them and be like,
That'd be funny. That'd be funny. But the little bonus I was thinking of doing is, so sure, this is a booster box game, but I also want to add this. So it all depends on who wins this round. It's both Mike versus me as well.
Yeah.
Whoever pulls a mythic, which is I think it's Ugin or Ujin, I don't know how to pronounce the name.
Yeah. Like a
basically is the winner of this booster box game as well. So I'm gonna get us started by getting the plastic seal off of this. By the way, shout out to Fair Game. They're actually one of my favorite game stores next to Top Cut, but this is actually where I got this from. So. And by the way, this box is it's actually beautiful. I actually like this one a lot. Foundations was cool too. Dust one was pretty sick. That one was also my favorite. But, alright. Let's get this started. Oh, actually I forgot. Yeah, the way Magic has it, it's like it's 3 piles. So, I'll do... So I'm just gonna grab to here, I guess, so...
Yeah, take it easy on the shaking.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm over here too. You can't see me.
Yeah, he's here.
But I will chime in the conversation.
So I'm going to start off with the first pack. Bless my polls, everyone. So I haven't seen anything that's in this set aside from the precons, but yeah, so we start off with the Goblin token in the back, so that's one. Alright, now we got what's it called? Ringing Strike Mastery, Poise Practitioner, Enchantment. We got an instant. There's Sarkon's Resolve, Reputable Merchant, which I'm not gonna lie, I like the little icons I got there.
Nice. That one when we went to pre-release.
Oh, how'd that one actually?
Well,
ooh, I got a tricolor land.
Ooh,
I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm making a 5-color commander deck actually, but yeah.
Will that be your first 5-color?
Yeah, I never had a 5-color before actually.
It's fun. The mana fixing is a little tricky. I would look for reference to other decks that people have made.
And this is a hollow. I don't know how much this is.
What does it do, Brian? Read it. Bring it up to the camera a little bit.
Yeah, it's an instant tap up to 1 target creature. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Holy shit! And it has flying ward 2. Yeah, it's not pretty good. And then I got a dual colored land, Thornwood Falls. Sweet. So I mean, not a bad first pack. I mean,
we're gonna be putting up the prices currently as everything falls. Obviously, the set comes out
on April 11th. So yeah, I got it at pre-release weekend, which was pretty sick.
All right, here we go. Second pack.
Second pack. And we got a spirit token, which that's pretty cool.
Kind of sucks. The spirit tokens in this set don't fly. It's weird.
Some do, some don't. I don't know why, but yeah, it's odd. So we got Humbling Elder.
Okay.
Force Skin Guard, Fortress Skin Guard. I was like, Force Skin Guard.
That's a nice little card.
Yeah, it is. A Devoted Duelist.
It's got the new mechanic as well. Prowess is one of the new mechanics for. It comes in either with a 1/1 token or you can create a spirit token.
I think I might have seen that in Foundations, maybe. I'm not sure. I might have seen that keyword. We got Goblin here.
Good
then
old
there's
Goblin.
Sorcery, Roamer's Routine. Good for ramp. Oh, another dragon. I always like these cards as well. These are dope. Discard a card if you do. Draw 2 cards. Ooh, card draw. I think I might have pulled this one. For the sample pack that comes in a commander. We got Watcher of the Wayside.
That's another new cool thing that they brought back is the Omen cost, so you could use it as a sorcery and then shuffle it back into the deck.
I was wondering what that was actually, because
sweet.
I've seen that key and I was like, I need to look up these new keywords. We got Stalwart Successor.
Alright.
Rolling Dragonstorm. Oh, this is actually pretty good. I pulled this out of my sample pack. You basically, once you play it, you draw 2 cards and you discard one, and if a dragon comes in, it goes back to your hand. So I was like, damn, that's pretty busted.
Nice.
And another tricolor land. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. And then we got Sage of the Fang, Human Druid, which I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty good. And I think this might be a mythic, or Shiko Paragon of the Way.
Oh, yeah, that's the Jeskai dragon.
That's the Jeskai dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have that. So that's in the precon.
That's the one I should be getting.
Ooh, nice. I got Urini's Rebuff, which is a sorcery. Return target
nice
creature
hollow.
hand, and Jungle Hollow.
All right, cool. More lands
More
for your
lands.
5-color deck.
Yeah, definitely. Now, maybe I should I'm still gonna go over some of these card names, maybe, but just to speed it up. But I also want to talk about like some of the stories I have, when it came to playing at locals, regionals. Yeah. But I guess this one would be like I like this
Artist series cards.
So this was like back when I was playing Dragon Ball Super card game. They had the celebrations event at what's it called, the Donald E. Stevenson convention. ARG was hosting that.
Nice.
That was back when ARG was more associated with the card game. And there was 2 events. There was the team battles. You would be in a team of 3. And what's pretty cool about this is that you actually had to you guys were not allowed to run the same like cards in each of your respective decks, and you're supposed to play 3 different decks. It can't be like the same deck type, which was pretty awesome. Add a little more diversity to it. And then the next day, but this is a funny part, we actually were playing singles, which it's just a 1v1. So I was actually with a group of friends for the team battle, but then when it came to singles, I was the only one because I woke up early. Everyone else knocked out. But this is not the funny part. So usually when it comes to regionals, well, both of them, you have to write out your deck list. For those who don't play trading card games, you got to write out your deck list, write every card name that you're running, all that stuff. And some people, they travel from afar. They'll play test the whole night away. I can't open this pack. I was like, I'm having. Oh, there you go. I was like,
Yeah.
So people are sleep deprived. Some probably haven't showered because it's kind of common with card games. It's a common thing that people need to practice hygiene more. I mean, even in mosh pits, you'll smell people who don't wear deodorant.
Another new mechanic, I believe, is the Renew mechanic.
Renew, exile this card from your graveyard. Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah. There's Renew. The one you're about to reveal is Mobilize. That's another new mechanic from this.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Which is pretty sweet.
Cool.
It's usually has a 1/1 like tap and attacking like token.
Kind of like your King Kaiser commander, where
yeah, kind of. Except these tokens like they exile at the end of your turn. So a lot of like fancy.
Almost like a myriad kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so
sorry.
no, you're good. I was gonna say
Harmonize is another new mechanic.
Ooh. Oh, I see it now.
You can pay for the cost of a spell with a creature's toughness, I believe, if you tap them.
So basically, it's the one that has the tough. That's based on toughness. I'm assuming that where it can go to.
I think so.
Yeah. Sonic Shrieker. So going back to my story, where there's a singles, I stopped by a Dunkin'. I got up early enough to get ready. And drive all the way from. Well, this was when I was living in Cicero at the time, all the way to Rosemont. And so the funny part is, I got breakfast. I was playing round 1. I think I won that first game. I can't remember exactly. Yeah. But what I decided to do, since, the guy who I went up against, I think he scooped game 2 because he knew what I was playing. I was playing Hexiac. It was a mono black deck where you just run a bunch of big dudes. And what Hexiac did is he only let people attack once. So it was more of like kind of like a stall deck, but
this is Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, this is Dragon Ball.
Oh, right, right.
This is Dragon Ball. So whenever you bring out Hexiac, he only lets people attack if it's a low, mana cost of 7 or lower.
Mm-hmm.
Anything above can attack again, but most of the stuff was like low. So a lot of people didn't like it because it would have some of the Hexiac cards were built in the gates and all that, right?
Right.
And then after I finished, I pull up my sandwich in front of everyone, and everyone in the crowd started looking at me, and they're like, "You are an asshole." And I'm like, "Why?" "Look what you're doing right now. Eating?" "Yeah. Some of us haven't eaten." I'm like, "Sounds like a personal problem, buddy." I didn't say that, but I was like, "Oops, my bad." I was like, "I'll try to conceal it or some shit." I still kept eating.
You're just eating your just crunchy
bread. Holy shit. Oh, I don't mean to interrupt, but you want to know what I pulled?
Let's see it.
Creator Hoots Behemoth, the borderless. Holy shit.
It's the black border.
I've been wanting this for a while.
It's a big chunky boy.
It's a big chunky boy. I remember this was announced on the reprints. I'm like, this is my target card.
It's really good for Stompy stuff.
Stompy stuff, yeah, definitely. But holy shit, that was sick.
Nice, dude.
Tranquil Cove, and then a copy token. But yeah, that was the funny part. Everyone just looked at me as if I was a villain. I was like, I'm sorry, I made time, to do my stuff. But I get it, well, it's pretty common for that in regionals, obviously, because people are traveling, trying to win and all that stuff. But it's like, you can just manage your time a little better, and I don't know.
That's pretty funny.
Just get yourself some food. I mean, yeah, but that was pretty funny.
Don't hate the player.
I mean,
game.
Yeah, exactly. But
that's pretty funny.
There was also one time I was playing a match against this. Or no, that was the same day. I was playing a match against this one dude. His hands were so shaky. He was breathing heavily, and I was like, "Dude, are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I just haven't been doing so good." I was like,
that's kind of sad.
Well, I mean, like
it's a sad story.
No, when it came, well, in terms of the regional, he got like I think both him were at like 2. He had like 2 losses, 2 wins, just like me. And I was like, dude, I mean, it's fine. Some people like to drop. I still play the whole thing out just to,
no matter what.
Talk to people. But I will say it gets pretty awkward. Sometimes smelly. Some people practice poor hygiene.
Brian, before you... Sorry.
Is this a land?
So there are 5 new lands that like do like extra stuff.
I was about to say,
this is the
I've
best
seen one of them.
Out of the 5.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you pay 1 island and you tap and no one can counter your next spell. Are you reading it?
Oh, yeah.
That's really good for a blue deck.
That's busted.
Yeah. I got one, and immediately I'm like, oh, this is going in Leonardo.
I wonder how much is this, actually?
So there are different versions, obviously. We don't have the collector boosters.
Editor?
Yeah, that's funny. I'll put it on there. But obviously we don't have the collector boosters ones. But
I mean, that would be sick.
There are those 5 lands that are like special and new. There are new pain lands where you pay 1 life and you can, go get like a basic and throw it on the field untapped, which is pretty sweet.
So ramp, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So I don't know if we'll get any of those, but we will get these special lands that are like.
Yeah, I mean, I got that one, which was like, holy
that's
shit.
Pretty sweet.
We got
that is the best one out of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
ooh, that's a nice one. Gaminus. Yeah, you can also explain some of these cards too.
So I mean, like I said, I don't know much about this. I'm still pretty new. So I'm new to this set basically. A lot of these are just a surprise. Like, you seem to be more knowledgeable. I'm assuming you were talking to some people at the.
I played with a lot of these at the pre-release,
and some people explain to you like why they're good or.
Well, just a lot of these new mechanics. There's a lot of the dragons have like an omen, cost where they do something and then you could shuffle it right back.
I don't mean to interrupt you, so I got another one.
Oh, nice. Read it. What does it do?
So this land enters tapped unless you control an island or swamp. So you tap 3 in a green, surveil 2. Oh, not bad.
That's okay.
That's okay.
If you're playing that game plan,
We got an instant no way forward. The next time
that's for
a source of your choice would deal damage to what's it called? To your opponent or no? Oh, next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage.
Yeah.
When damage is prevented this way, no way forward deals that much. Oh, so it's a Uno reverse card. Type of deal.
If you guys aren't familiar, I'm sure you are if you're watching this video. This set is a follow-up to the Khans of Tarkir, basically. And there are 5 clans, which there's Jeskai, Mardu, Sultai, Abzan.
And then Jeska, no?
Jeskai. I think I said Jeskai.
Oh, yeah, I think you did.
Timor.
Oh, there you go, Timor.
And they all have color identities. This is the first time that we are experiencing this.
Yeah,
we are very new players.
We're rookies to this, but we're both rookies to Magic. I'm no stranger to trading card games because I've been playing.
No, he's been doing TCGs.
I've been doing TCGs since like 2014. Competitively till 2017. That was mainly with Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I went to 2020. My bad. Before COVID hit. That was the last regional I attended with Dragon Ball, and then they just stopped having tournaments here. I wasn't really playing Yu-Gi-Oh as much.
It's another Tri-Land.
It's another Tri-Land. I was like,
yeah.
No, it's a Defender.
Oh, it's a. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. I was like, it's a Defender. Tap 1. Okay, so like.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was like, it's pretty
little
good.
mana fixing.
But yeah, no, I played Yu-Gi-Oh for so many years. Played several different decks. I was trying to keep up with the meta, but it's expensive as fuck.
It's expensive.
Very expensive. Yeah. And I kind of just shied away from that for a while. Right now I'm just playing casual, so I'm not really spending too much making commander decks.
Ooh, another fancy border.
I might hold this from my Sultai Arisen precon. I'm not sure, but yeah, that I think I've seen this before already. And we got Mardu Devoidy, the hollow.
Ooh, nice, dude.
And another dual land right here. But
sweet.
So far it's been good. I got Creator Hooth Behemoth, and that was.
Oh, there's a lot of cards in there that you've already done pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah, I've done pretty good. When I got this box, I was like, I'm so tempted on opening it. It's just sitting in my backpack menacingly. And I was like, damn. When I was telling Mike at the show that we played last weekend, or as of recording this, I was like, when can we open this? And I'm having trouble trying to get this open. Yeah, no,
I can't contain myself.
Just token. But yeah, no, honestly, I mean, it's pretty hype, opening new things. I also just didn't want to spoil myself onto.
Oh, that's a good card. Read the card. It's
okay.
What is it? Ashran.
When this card enters exile up to 2 target cards from a. Ooh, that's actually.
And then the second.
And you tap a target creature.
Yeah, you pay 1 white and tap a target creature. I was using that against people at the pre-release, and it was doing really well.
I was gonna say, how was your experience at the pre-release? You never done locals before, right?
So it was my first time ever building a deck in such a short period of time.
Yeah.
It was very stressful, but I did it. I made the rookie mistake. I picked 3 colors. A lot of people say that you should just do 2. It's a lot easier if you just do 2 colors.
Yeah.
And I picked Abzan colors, black, green, and white. and
I don't mean to interrupt you,
rough.
but I've never. So how do you pay for these since you have some knowledge of this? Because I never really use cards with these.
You use the it says what is it, red, green, and
blue.
Blue. Let's say you have green and red, but you don't have blue. You could play 2 generic mana, colorless, to fill that void, basically.
Okay.
But you're kind of screwing yourself if if you try to do that, because it's the difference of 3 mana or 6,
Right.
So it's just to help you out, basically.
The second spell you cast costs 1 That's actually pretty good. I don't know how much this is. Editor! You got another dual land. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more packs to go.
Nice.
For mine.
Yeah, start naming some of these cards too.
See, I'm trying to do that, but I'm telling stories, Mike. Yeah, well, so you never played any locals before, at all, not even once,
when I think I've told this on the show when Yu-Gi-Oh started becoming a thing. I think everybody had the cards, but I had never gone to a tournament before. And this was when they started doing sacrificing as a concept.
Yeah, so that was... Because I remember as a kid, I would just be like, I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, well, you gotta sacrifice that, sir. I'm like, oh.
Well, that was the rules for a while, is you could just play it, And then the sacrificing thing came, and everyone was like, all right, well, getting used to that. And we did a tournament at Toys R Us. Do you remember when Toys R Us used to do that?
I've seen that before. War effort.
Read it.
Creatures you control get +1, 0/+0 whenever you attack. Oh, but so this is basically sort of a mobilize, right? Or tapped and attack until the beginning. Oh shit, that's busted. So you pretty much, whenever you're swinging, you make a creature. What's it called? A red creature token. This definitely can go in your King Kaiser deck. Same thing with what's it called, Mardu.
The Mardu colors are the exact. So that's the thing, is every clan has a color profile. Mardu is black, white, and red.
I was about to say Mardu. I was gonna grab it, and they're gone.
Yeah.
They're all gone. I'm surprised how that one was affordable, which is that's.
Well, there's a lot of decks like it,
Right.
Caesar, Hail Caesar is definitely,
No, just the thing is, I was expecting, when I saw that one, I was expecting that one to be the pricier one.
Right.
But it ended up being Timur, and I'm like, wait.
Yeah, that one was, I think 90? No.
Yeah.
80?
Around there, almost 90. Sultai is
that.
the second most expensive, but it was no, Mardu was 50, and I was now it's gone. I was like, oh, damn, everything's gone now, huh? Got worthy cost. You just exile a creature. I think I might have a different version of that, or same effect. But yeah, no, it's crazy how you would see a lot of these precons. People testing them. They say, oh, this one's the best, but the one that they would rank low ends up selling out.
Those are just Sky colors there.
Oh,
white, blue, and red.
Blue,
America,
red.
Baby.
America. I was like, I don't know about.
Yeah.
I don't have that color. Actually, that mana pool actually. I also don't have black and red or black, red, blue or any of that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's the only color pool I don't have. I have red, a green, blue. What's it called? Black, green, and white. Black, green, black, white, and blue. But none of the other ones. Nothing with red specific. Oh, this is I actually like the art in this one. Reeling Dawnbreaker, create a 2/2 white solar token. Flying Vigilance at the beginning of combat. On your turn, another target creature you control gets. It's just boosted. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice artwork too.
Yeah, Voice of Victory. I'm not gonna lie. Magic cards do have better artwork in my opinion. I was like, I used to think Yu-Gi-Oh was the king of it, but no, Magic actually takes the cake for that.
Yeah, they got a lot of very talented artists.
Ooh, I got this one too.
That one looks fancy.
What's it called? Rune Skill Stormbrood. Counter to it's a counter.
Yeah, you can use it as one or the other.
No, I know. I was like, I didn't know it was a counter though. I was like, counter target spell with mana 2 value. That's pretty good. Yeah. And then another jungle hollow. I love the dual lands.
Yeah, your stack is getting pretty
It's getting
tall
huge.
over
It's getting pretty tall over there. But there's, yeah, it's like I'm almost done with my side, but
Still have some TCG madness.
yeah, this is the first of many that we're doing. So I was like, over time we'll get better at this. But so far, I like how this is going. Oh, Feral Death Row.
I pulled that guy. That's pre-release.
Put a 1/1 counter draw. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty sweet.
I'm gonna run that in zombies.
And then
actually.
so you use the omen cost, and then you see in the parentheses it says there, you just throw it back into your deck, so you can draw it again. It's like a spell that you could reuse.
Wow, so that's actually that's pretty. That's
all the dragons. I love that.
Piercing Exile is an additional cost. The spell, you may behold a dragon, so you just choose a dragon you control.
That's another mechanic. You can reveal a dragon from your hand, and you could do it for whatever the behold effect is.
Good. Behold, just
yeah.
I'm a Snowmelt Stag, which I think I might have in my precon, but I'm not sure. Stormplane, Detainment. Well,
nice.
This card, and I was like, this enchantment enters exile target non-land. Oh, it's basically like the other ones that when it enters, I think it's basically a seal. You banish it until it leaves, or exile.
Right.
I'm still used to Yu-Gi-Oh terms. Bear with me, everyone. Raining Victor. Storm Beacon Blade. I'm sorry that if I'm butchering names. This is the first I'm looking at these.
New blade.
We got an elephant. I pulled that one. Elephant Druid. Rainveil Rejuvenator. I'm a Venerated Storm Singer.
Got Mobilize.
And then another Triland. I think that's the same one. Oh, what? Another Crater Hooth Behemoth. What the
nice.
hell?
You got the other artwork of it.
I got two. I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm a Daysuit Earthcaber. I was like, Earthcaber.
Nice. So all the hits are in the back.
I was like, I was like, what the hell?
Usually that's not the case, that the hits are in the back.
Well, see, the thing is, the ratios for a lot of the good stuff, it varies. Some things you get like 1, some get 2. I don't know for Magic.
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh! They used, so back, when I was playing, they would do 1 secret rare per box.
Right.
So I think this was like, 2016? My cousin and I went half on Breakers of Shadow format. We bought a booster and I pulled the 1 strike, but that secret rare was like 80 by itself, or 100 at the time when it came out, because everyone was just like,
going nuts over it.
It's the chase card, obviously. Soul Tide Devotee, that's actually pretty cool. This can actually.
Oh yeah, little mana fixer.
I'm like Ice Ridge Serpent. Then I got Salt Road Pack Beast. Narset's Rebuke. That's a instant. Oh, actually add. So it's like this deals 5 damage to target creature. Add red,
Just
white, and
guy.
blue. That's actually like Dragonstorm Globe, which actually that's dope as hell too. I was like, is this another Commander Sphere?
It kind of seems like it.
Seems like it. Right?
Every dragon comes in with a 1/1 counter. That's better. It's better than the Commander Spear.
Oh yeah, definitely. Whenever this, so I got Descendant of Storms. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 1 and 1 white. If you do, it endures 1. Put a 1/1. Oh, so you just boost it, and then you make a white spirit creature.
That's another mechanic, the endure mechanic.
So how many mechanics? Oh my bad. How many mechanics are they introducing every set?
For this one, there's the one with every clan associated. Harmonize. Mobilize,
Warlock,
Flurry, I believe is one.
I didn't know Flurry was another one. Then there's Stormward Falls. I like these a whole lot. I pulled a whole bunch of them in Dustmorn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I pulled one with Victor, and it was a signed one too.
Yeah, I guess we should say, like, we came in when we started playing Magic. Duskmore or Bloomburrow
came out. Yeah, it was coming out, I think.
Yeah, and I just don't like cutesy animals, so it wasn't really a set for me. But I was really excited for Duskmore.
So here's the thing, it may not been a set for him, but the value on a lot of stuff in there was actually pretty good. I looked into it and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
There's a lot of good cards in this thing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Which one? This one?
Yeah. Read
Trade
them.
Road and Void when this card. Oh, draw card, creature kind of. Oh, that's pretty
It's
good.
a nice little guy.
That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Focus of the Mind, Mardu de Voidy. I think I've already pulled this one already. Heritage Reclamation. Oh, you just picked one. That's actually pretty good. Removal artifact, enchantment, exile to one card from a graveyard, draw a card. Spectral Denial. That's it costs less one. You can control with a power of 4. Counter target spell unless this controller pays X. It's actually pretty good. Mystic Monastery, another tricolor land. I think that's a different pull that I don't think I pulled this one. Gurmag Rakasha.
Ooh.
Flame Gold Grappler. Jeskai colors.
Jeskai colors, yeah.
Fangkeeper's Familiar. Mardu Monument.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was like...
Read it. The monuments, that's another thing. The monuments in this are really good for each.
When this artifact enters, search your library for a basic land. Oh, that ramp, huh? I was like, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Ooh, I might run that. Oh, so it's a token generator. I might run that in my tricolor deck.
Mm-hmm.
Or not tricolor, multicolor. Another blossoming lands. How many packs am I in? Oh, this is the last one.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be Mike's turn.
We haven't pulled any Draco Genesis or Mox Jasper yet.
Or Ugin.
Ugin. We haven't pulled Ugin yet.
So there's a Planeswalker in this one that's like the chase card. I've seen someone post a picture of it and I was like, oh shit, this thing's in here? It's pretty
There's
busted,
also
actually.
the clan leaders. We haven't pulled any of the clan. I think maybe you pulled one of them already.
Possibly.
I don't know.
I
See.
wasn't looking into it. I was just telling stories. I was like,
of your past.
Of my past. Seize opportunity. Sandskitter. Sandskitter. Sandskitter Outrider. And I'm like, Undergrowth Leopard. Dirger Island Dragon. Demon Borgir Island Dragon.
There you go.
Target up to one target creature. Draw a card. That's actually pretty good. Reeling Dawnbreaker, another dragon. I'm pulling dragons in this one.
You do. You could do an Oops All Dragon deck if you wanted.
True. I can do enchantment with this thing, or I'll see. Rescue Leopard, Boulderborn Dragon. It's another artifact creature, or it's an
artifact dragon.
Artifact dragon. Gurmag Nightwatch. This is actually Sultan colors.
Mm-hmm.
Way Speaker Bodyguard. Dragonclaw Strike, Jessica. No, that's not Jessica. Never mind.
That's Timur.
Overwhelming Surge. Overwhelming Surge deals 3. Destroy. Oh, that's
nice.
Oh, I got the red one in this one.
Oh, read it.
Okay, let me read it. It was like
slippery.
I was like, yeah, it's very slippery, guy. Exile the top card of your library. Oh, this is actually this can go in Doctor Who. That's pretty funny.
And you could play it until your next turn or something.
So yeah, on your next turn. That's pretty.
Yeah,
that's busted. I'm gonna put that in my Doctor Who.
It's a good land, man. I'm telling you, though, they got 5 of them in here.
Sibzig Appraiser. When this creature enters, look at the top 2 cards of your library. One of them into your hand. Oh, so this is actually this card draw. I can put that in zombies. I don't know. How much is this? And Tranquil Quope. And I think, that's...
You got a lot of lands.
About it. I got a lot of lands, a lot of good value stuff.
Yeah, good for your 5 color deck.
Yeah, definitely. But now it's Mike's turn.
It's time to switch places.
Time to switch. Clean up first and then switch.
Yeah. There's my boy.
Hey,
I need him.
You're supposed to hide that barcode. I'm joking. All right, now it's Mike's turn.
Is it in view?
Yeah, it's in view.
There?
It's in view. Yeah, you're good.
All right, sweet. Let's do it. Let's do it to it.
Is that from Sonic Saturday AM? Let's do it to
Let's do it to it.
Yeah. I love Sonic.
All right. This is going to be difficult.
Yeah, I was going to say we should do... Oh, he's using his teeth.
I'm using my teeth. I'm a teethy boy.
I'm so glad I opened mine first. I was
got
like,
a treasure token
germs.
and an elephant. Is it
Elephant.
a 3? Oh, it's a 5/5 elephant. That's different. All right. We're going to see a lot of repeats, guys. That's the reason why we haven't been talking about it a lot, Shock Brigade, Abzan Devotee. I pulled 3 of these in pre-release, and I had them in my deck to try to, help my mana curve. This guy is good too. Trade Route Envoy. When this creature enters, draw a card if you control a creature with a counter on it. If you don't, you can put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So it comes in as a 5/4,
Nice.
It's just a chonky boy. Yeah, this is a card draw spell. Focus the mind.
I was gonna say, how many games did you win at the?
So I won 0.
Oh.
Now, if you're talking full games, it was like 0.
It was a best of 2 out of 3, or
there was a couple matches that I had where I won one, he won one, and then they took it.
Best of 2 out of 3.
My deck just wasn't as strong. There's a reigning victor. This is pretty sweet. I've never seen this one. It's got mobilize 1. When a creature attacks, it creates a tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature token, and you sacrifice it at the end of the turn. And when it enters, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until the end of the turn. That's pretty nice for a 3-drop.
It's a Mardu territory.
Heritage Reclamation. We already saw that. War Effort.
We've seen that one too.
I
got the hollow one actually.
We got
a lot of the enchantments in this one are actually decent too.
Oh yeah. Dude, there's so many goddamn dragons.
Yeah, no, that's the cool thing about this set. There's a lot of cool dragons there.
This creature has hexproof if it hasn't done any damage yet. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
That was good for what, 1 turn? Alchemist's Assistant. I haven't seen this one yet.
Oh,
it's a monkey.
Yeah.
It's got a lifelink, and you can pay 1 in a black. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a lifelink counter on a target creature. Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Okay. Sibsing Ceremony. Creature spells you cast cost 2 less. Whenever a creature you attack enters, if you cast it, you may destroy that creature and create a 2/2 black zombie druid.
You may want to move
token.
the cards down a bit more that way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, you only see the text.
Is that good?
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, sweet.
you're good.
Oh, we got a Windscarred Craig and a Rebellious Strike.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, you got the hollow version too, I think. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah. All right. But yeah, so, I played a total of 3 matches. The first one I just flat out just lost. The dude was insane. He had like a oops all tokens deck,
Oh, okay.
He just destroyed me. But the other 2 I felt like a little bit better about,
So, like, you would just play with what you've had, right? I'm like...
Oh yeah, you open your little pre-release box and you create piles of like your colors, and just see what you have the most of. But they had specific packs for each tribe,
Gotcha. Yeah, because I think they all have the different colors, right?
Well, so normally those pre-release boxes are totally random, but in this very specific case, they created these tribal boxes, and they have like a pack that has the colors of what you're looking for, which is pretty sweet. Mammoth Bellow, that's kind of cool. It's a
because
sorcery.
I've seen the boxes. They all have like their own colors, like each.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Runescale Stormbrood. I think you've pulled it.
I pulled
this
it, but you got the alternate art.
Yeah, you can use it as an instant counter target spell with mana
that's the
value
one
2
that
or less.
Oh,
Sargo,
mana value 2 or less.
Thunder's Decree. It's got mobilize 2, and during your end step warrior tokens you control have this token can't be sacrificed. Wow, that's pretty cool. So it makes all these tokens that are being exiled stay on the battlefield, which is pretty cool. Yeah, focus
I'm also,
mind.
I'm assuming that I don't think they can be sacrificed by other card effects as well.
No, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
You have till the end of the turn to do it, so they are encouraging you to sacrifice those creatures. Like there's a lot of spells that are like sacrifice a creature, do this.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people.
So like board wipes that make you sacrifice, those things can't be sacrificed. I'm assuming, right?
No.
Or it's that
I think they could still be destroyed.
I don't know what the ruling is. Editor, I read put the rules.
What I'm saying is like if you have like cards that like prompt you to sacrifice a creature to gain something,
right?
That's kind of what people are doing. Ooh, caustic. Okay. Yeah, these are just some commons. We've seen these already, I believe. We've seen this little guy. Aggressive negotiations. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may pick a non-land card from it and exile that card. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature control. That's pretty mean.
That is pretty mean.
Yeah. Sibsig Appraiser. Yeah, that's cool. Oh my god.
Oh, that's in my precon actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool. You could tap in and create a black zombie druid
it's
token.
cool, but it's not the greatest in my opinion.
I already got this guy, Ornament Dragon. He just distributes 3 tokens upon entry.
Right. Not saying that the card sucks, but when it came to my precon, it doesn't really fit there, is what I'm saying.
Well, all precons definitely have room for upgrades.
Yeah,
and with this,
I've already had the upgrades on. I just took apart my winter deck from Dustmorn.
Yeah. This spell cannot be countered. This is a Surek, Elusive Hunter. It's a 2 and a green. This spell cannot be countered. It's got trample, and when a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell, you draw a card. Oh, that's okay. This is the card that helped me a lot. It's 2, a white and a black, Marshal of the Lost. It's got Death Touch, and when you attack, target creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So this is until the end of the turn, but this helped me so much.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is a great card. We got Dismal Backwater, and then we got a nice little bird token.
Burb.
Yeah, that was my first pre-release. I was very excited to be involved, even though I did not do that well, and just kind of see these cards in action for the first time.
Right.
Soja. All right.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh used to do events like that where they'll hand you a bunch of cards. You make a random deck from it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a pre-release event. It was just I forgot exactly what they called it. Maybe editor put the name on there.
God damn it.
But when it came to sneak peeks, is what they would do for pre-release. We would just use our own stuff. Winter got another sneak peek actually, which is pretty cool.
I think we've seen a lot of these, right? Like the technique.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what have you won? Have you gone first place for the pre-release?
Well, so I can tell you what I got. Basically, they just gave me a pack. They just gave me a pack of Tarkir Dragonstorm.
No, yeah, for participating, but who? I'm talking about when it comes to winning.
Israel, I don't know who won the most, but Israel, he walked out of there with 3 extra packs that they just gave him.
Oh, nice.
So I think it was just packs. This guy, I got my ass beat with this guy. He's Fleeting Effigy. He's a 1 red drop. He's got haste, and at the beginning of your turn, you return this creature to the owner's hands. So it's got haste. You swing real quick, and then you return it to your hand. It's a 1 drop.
That's pretty busted.
And you could pay 2 in a red. This creature gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. So you can make it a 4/2. So if you're open, you're kind of screwed. That's another.
Yeah, no, that's another. There's an enchantment that gives creatures haste. So I imagine you just double that.
That's nice. I don't think we've seen Teval yet.
No, actually,
Teval.
he's what's it called? Sultai colors too.
He's got Flying, Lifelink, and spells you cast have Delve.
Yeah.
Each card from your exile. Each card you exile from your graveyard while casting these pays for 1 of these, and whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal. Oh my god, that's so bad. You lose life equal to its mana value.
So you can cast spells from the exile, is what it says, or
no? It's every time you cast a spell from exile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it pays for 1 of those from your graveyard. Yeah, each card you exile from your graveyard while casting those spells pays for 1 mana. I'm not, obviously that's not the deck I got, but this is the good card, I guess. Soul Time Monument. With this enters, search your library for a swamp, forest, or island.
Ooh.
Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. And you can pay 2 and a black, blue, green. Sacrifice this and create 2 black zombie druid tokens. I think we saw this, right?
I have another one, but for the monuments, so they go by each. I'm assuming there's 5 since there's 5 clans.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I was like, oh, there's 5.
And they're all
total.
specific to whatever the clan is,
Right.
Good goblin.
They're all 2 cost, I think, aren't they?
Bear of Glory.
So if I'm looking at that one as a 2.
Oh yeah. God, Evolving Wilds. How many times can they just remake this card?
They gotta reskin them.
Cruel Truths. I got this guy, Saga Wildling. He's nice.
I didn't pull the green one. That's pretty cool. I think I have the red, white, and blue one. I think I pulled black, but not green.
Crouching Dragonstorm. When this enters, search your library for up to 2 basic lands. Put them onto the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. Nice. When a dragon you control enters, return this enchantment to its owner's hands.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Those enchantments are really good. Like I said, I have the blue one that draws.
Yeah. Breaching Dragonstorm. When this enters, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast it without paying its mana cost.
Ooh, I might trade you that.
It says if that spell's mana value is 8 or less. If you don't put that into your hand.
8 or less?
Yeah, and then when a dragon you control enters, put this back into your hand.
You said 8 or less? That's busted. That's
actually
it's
really very
good.
Busted. Holy
I might
crap.
trade you for that.
Yeah. Sunstep Citadel. We got your what are those colors?
The tri-lands?
Yeah, white. Oh, very nice. Betor, kin to all. This is my guy. Oh, this is our guy. We both have the Abzan deck, right?
Yeah.
So at the beginning of your end step, if your creatures control have a total toughness of 10 or greater, draw a card. If the creatures you control have a total toughness of 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. And then the last one, if the creatures you control have total toughness 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life rounded up.
Holy shit.
So this, if you set it up, this is a good card. If not, this is kind of like a shit card.
It's a dud. But I was looking at the commander for that, and I was like, this is kind of busted. But I see the only reason I got it. Oh, you got a black one.
Bloodfall Caves.
So it's funny because I couldn't decide what to get, so I just grabbed that one. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just get that one, because I was like, I don't know if I wanted to grab Teamwear. I was like, I'll grab the ones that are much cheaper.
Furnace series.
But I was like, well, no, it turns out we have the same one.
Yeah, it's funny. Yumi and Freddy both have the same one.
Oh, he also got Jessica?
Yeah. No, Abzan.
I mean, Abzan, my bad.
Yeah. It's
you had Jessica first, right? What was that again?
Oh. It's coming later after the 11th. I bought the Jeskai deck. I went with the decks that nobody gave a shit about, so I could actually get them. You know.
Yeah, I went with Sultai.
Oh, this is not too bad. Because
it reminds me of it does reanimate. Hey, that's the same one I got.
Yeah, it's an artifact dragon. I have a couple artifact decks. It's just got flying and vigilance, and whenever this attacks, surveil 1. That's okay.
Actually, Mills.
Ooh, Teeming Dragonstorm. Did you pull this one?
I'm not sure. Maybe I might have. I just didn't talk about it.
This is another one of these bullshit cards.
Goes back to your hand. So I pulled the hollow version of the blue one I got out of my what's it called? Out of the pack the sample packs they give you. So for those who don't know, precons come with sample packs of the set, and that's one of the.
Ooh, this is kind of nice. It's a 1 in red. You can tap it to add a red, or you could pay 2 in red to sacrifice this creature and it deals 6 damage to a target creature with flying.
Ooh,
so this is perfect for
flying hate
for dragon. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not just for dragon, just also to kill anything with flying that's annoying, like Mike's toxic precon Skittles.
Skittles. Yeah. When this creature enters, if you cast a mill 4 cards, if you do, return target creature with. Or
actually, let me ask you a question. But after you're done reading, is that a precon that you bought, or is that or you put that together out of a bunch of cards?
I put it together out of a bunch of cards.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, that deck
cool.
is bullshit.
It's a little. Yeah, it is bullshit. It's 4 and 2 blue. You draw 3 cards, and creatures your opponents control get -3, -0 until the end of turn. That's okay. This would be way better if it was -3, -3, because then this is like a de facto kind of board wipe.
Yeah, because I mean, it's sort of. I mean, well, then again, some decks do run some stuff with 2/2, but if you can make everything go have a toughness of 1. That's also busted too. I was gonna say, I thought you were dying.
I feel like I'm going a lot slower than you simply because I don't have that many TCG stores.
I mean, that's fine, dude. I mean, here's the thing: you'll have more to come if you keep going to pre-release.
Yeah. We're seeing some repeats here. I believe you pulled.
Yeah, I pulled
this
all
little
those.
Guy, Rescue Leopard, Delta Blood Flies. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, I mean, I can tell you the first time. So I never finished my story with that. I remember I went to Toys R Us, and this was when sacrificing was first
was
introduced.
This?
Oh, here's the Blackland.
Oh, nice.
It's Great Ashran City.
I remember I was in a elaborate onto that. I remember those events specifically because The Toys R Us in Riverside was having an event like that. I think I was like 10 years old when that was happening, or 11.
Yeah.
Was it 2005 or?
I don't know, dude. I do not remember. I just remember my mom dropped me off, and she's like, "Call me when you're done." And I was like, okay.
No, yeah, because they were doing that at I think it might have been 2004 or 5, somewhere around there. But it was, yeah, no, I remember that very fondly. But I didn't have my Yu-Gi-Oh cards to play. But yeah, I would see all the other kids playing.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, you'd see kids in the playground playing, but then you would get detention if you get caught with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the funny thing about.
Let me just read this card before. So, this is the Great Ashran City. It's one of the new lands here. When this enters, it enters tapped unless you control a forest or plains. You could add a black, or you could pay 1 and a black, exile a creature card from your graveyard, and create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. It's okay. It's just create another defender.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I was
go
going to say, grammar schools for some reason demonize the crap out of kids that brought Yu-Gi-Oh cards to school. It's like, bro, you're just playing or trading. Like, if you're caught at recess, you would get, because I remember one time, what's it called? I had to go to the office. I forgot exactly what happened. I think I had to go pick something up for the teacher. I noticed the principal taking 3 kids to the office, and he has like a massive stack of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards in his hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so and then I overheard they were getting detention for bringing that to school, and I'm like, bro, I don't know. Personally, here's the thing: like, if it was during class time, that makes sense. They're distracted. But if it's fucking recess, dude, like, let them play, dude. Like that. That's their free time,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I get. This is another card I pulled during pre-release, Starry-Eyed Skyrider. It's a nice little common. It's got flying, and when this creature attacks, another creature you control gains flying until the end of turn.
I was hoping they would have Slife for the Sky.
Here's the keyword right here, Brian. Attacking tokens you control have flying.
Oh,
so this is perfect for I don't know, like maybe my Hail Caesar deck.
I mean, yeah, no, anything with flying. I mean, if
okay, I skipped that.
All
right, draw claw.
I'm assuming it's Ugin.
No. Double power and toughness of target creature control until the end of turn. It fights 1 target creature an opponent controls.
Oh,
this is a fun card.
The one that make you go, oh!
This is a good one. When you cast a spell, if you cast another spell on your turn, copy this spell. It's got flying and lifelink. This is one of the chases right here.
Oh!
This is great for a token deck. If you would control, if 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many are created instead. You could pay 1 loyalty, create a white 1/1 white soldier creature token, which means you're creating 2. You can do 0 and put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain flying until your next turn.
That's a stupid point.
It is so bad, dude. Or you could subtract 3, destroy target creature with an opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. This is a kill on sight planeswalker.
It's a kill on sight planeswalker for sure.
Okay. Yeah, this is Molten Exile. You may cast a spell though it has flash. You may behold a dragon.
Behold.
As an additional cost to cast it. This deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That's okay. Dude, the Elspeth is the pull in that pack. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
That was nice.
Editor, how much is that card?
Oh yeah, let me continue my story, Brian. Jesus Christ. That was actually good that you're interrupting because there's not much to it. I got dropped off at Toys R Us and I was scared. I was like, oh my god, I don't know anybody. But this was this is when they had just wrapped up season 1 and Pegasus had just fought Yugi and he used Thousand Eyes Restrict.
That card was banned for such a long time, actually.
Well, they were giving it away as a promo at Toys R Us if you just competed. And I remember getting my Thousand Eyes Restrict. I'm like, oh my god.
So that card was pretty busted at the time. They banned it from I think it was after. So the last format.
Here we go. No, that's fine. I'm just going to explain to you what I was talking about earlier. So Hardened Tactician, it says pay 1, sacrifice a token, draw a card.
Ooh.
So if you're running those like a Mardu deck where it creates these tokens that are going to go away at the end of your turn, you sacrifice one of those tokens before they go away because they're going to go anyway. And you could keep doing it. There's no tap symbol. So if you have, like, let's say two mana just sitting, you can do this twice, draw 2 cards, sacrifice two tokens that are not going to stick around, you know?
Yeah, no, I was going to say, so, that's for 5 color, or I was like...
Yeah, it's 4 in a red iridescent tiger. When this enters, you can cast it and add 1 of each color right there.
That's pretty
okay.
I mean, it can combo with Leyline of Mutation because if you have to bring a big cost, you just pay that all 5 and that's it.
This is nice. This is Jeskai colors. The next time a source.
If you were to deal, I think if it deals damage, you prevent it, and then that much damage is dealt to the. It's the Uno reverse card.
Very much like a Deflector's Palm, but a little bit more expensive.
It says no you.
You get, if you deal that damage to a new source, you get to draw that many cards, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, okay. So it's not like
and this is another one of these new enchantments. You know, as this enters, you get to choose Mardu or Jeskai. If you choose Mardu, if an attacking creature causes triggered ability of a permanent you control, that does it a second time, which, again, perfect with Caesar.
Definitely.
It is so messed up. At the beginning of your, and then Jeskai, at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. It has lifelink and haste until the end of the turn.
It's funny that you mentioned Caesar, because you can also just run Caesar himself in Mardu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that thing synergizes with Caesar. I was like, Mike, this goes with Caesar. It's funny.
It's perfect, dude. I almost considered buying it just because I could rip it apart and just put it with Caesar, but I'm like, I don't know, man. I have a deck like that already. I'm going to have a lot of upgrades for it.
I mean, I was also on the fence if I wanted to do the Soul Tie, because I'm like, well, it's almost like Dustmourne, but it's a lot different. But I was like, no, I'll take it apart and just put all the boss monsters and Dustmourne that I already have in there.
Here's another card with Flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, this creature does 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life. So think about that. If you're playing the Jeskai colors, you just keep doing it over and over and over again, which is pretty sweet.
It's a loop.
We got the Abzan Monument. I don't know if you pulled it earlier, but it's a 2-drop. When this enters, search for a basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. And you can pay 1 white, black, green. Sacrifice this, create an XX white spirit creature token where X is the greatest toughness.
No, actually, I don't think so.
So you create, like, let's say you have a 0/10 on the field. You just created a 10/10, you know, if you sacrifice this.
Yeah, that's busted either way.
It's pretty sweet. Oh, we got one of the leaders. The S.
Oh, well, what do you know? He's the one who pulled the leader.
Dragon Claw. I told you, man. We could have shuffled them.
Oh no, it's fine. No. I mean, no. I'm saying like, I was like, so he.
This is the Temur leader of the clan. It's got Vigilance, Trample, Ward 1. At the beginning of your combat, on your turn, if you cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell, you draw a card and you put a 2/1/1 counters on this. So this becomes a big chonky boy, really, or should I say girl, really, really quickly. And then Defibrillating Current deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain 2 life. That's okay.
And a forest.
I mean, Jesus, this is.
I think that's the first basic land you pulled. No.
I think so. I mean, I don't know. So that's another thing is we don't have the collector booster, so we're not going to see any of those fancy Dragon Eye lands, you know. Unless
you, I think the bundle comes with them. No.
That's when you know that we just got like a lot of extra money if we're doing a collector booster box.
No. The bundles.
I don't know. That's a good question. You pulled.
Or I think it's the full art land. Never mind. I think it might. No, so probably. This might be different, but continue.
I'm just reading. That's one of them we haven't seen yet. Jeskai Devotee, Alicia's Legacy. I think we've seen that. How are we doing on the camera? Was it good?
So far, so good. I'm keeping track of it like every minute.
This is the one that you pulled.
Yeah, I think I pulled like several.
All right. There's another reverberating summons, one in a red at the beginning of each combat. If you've cast 2 or more spells, this is another Jeskai card.
Ooh.
This enchantment becomes a 3/3 monk with haste in addition to its other types. And you pay 1 in red, discard your hand, sacrifice this enchantment, and draw 2 cards. I guess that's okay. It's very specific. Oh, Skirmish Rhino. This is the new. This is basically a reprint, or it's not a reprint. It's just a new imagining of this creature, because I believe the original Skirmish Rhino was better. But yeah, this enters. Your opponent loses 2 life, and then you gain 2 life. It's a little guy, little chunky boy.
Little chunky boy.
Revival of the Ancestors. We got a white, black, green, and a generic. And yeah, it's just counters. This is the one that comes in our deck, the Abzan deck.
Right. No, I wanted to go over them, but I was like, that's a lot of text, and I was like, I don't want to drag it
and
too
another
much.
Dismal Blackwater. Yeah, I know. I'm talking a lot just because, again, I don't have a lot of stories about TCG.
No, it's fine. I mean, here's the thing. Like, it's totally fine. I mean, this is I mean, I could be reading all the card names, but I was like, well, I do have a couple things I could share, but yeah, some stand out a lot. I mean, eating Dunkin' in front of a group of starving players is the one that takes the cake.
Yeah, but I remember, I was there, at Toys R Us, not doing too well, but the takeaway was I went with my buddy, and he was not doing sacrificing. This is again when sacrificing was just introduced, and he was like, I'm not doing it. I'm absolutely not doing it. So he just he went against a bunch of people, and he played for keeps. Basically, if I win, I take your best card. If you win, you take my best card.
Like the Shadow Duelist.
Exactly. And he came back and he had everybody. He's like, I got Jinzo. I got, this.
Yo, Jinzo was a really good card at the time.
That's another fancy border.
What is it?
Sinkhole Surveyor. It's 1 in a black. It's got flying in. When this creature attacks, you lose 1 life, and this creature endures 1. The endures mechanic is you just put a 1/1 counter on it, or
I think I read one.
You create a 1/1 spirit.
Yeah, it's either 1 or. I think I missed the spirit one, but I thought it was and, but no.
We've seen this guy, Dragonback Lancer, but yeah. So I remember I was like, having some social issues. I'm like, I'm so scared. But my buddy was just going around beating everybody. And then finally the end of the day comes and they just hand out the Thousand Eyes Restrict because that was the participation card,
Yeah, I only had Relinquish because I bought the Pegasus structure deck, but yeah, that wasn't out at the time, but that might have been 2005 or 4. I can't remember exactly. Or no. Then again, I need to look up what year that came out. But yeah, Thousand Eyes Restrict was really good. Goat format was the last competitive format it was ever used in before it got the ban.
Yeah.
They outright banned it, and it's been banned up until 2019, 18, or 2020. I think it was banned for such a long time. A lot of cards that they removed, it's just you know what, banned, and then they come back years later.
I've never seen this one. It's Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage. It's got flash from first strike, and when another non-token creature dies, this endures 2. So you put 2 counters on it, or you can create a 2/2 white spirit token. That's kind of okay for a 3-drop.
Essentially, you die in Shrek and you die in real life.
Yeah. Sidisi, Regent Mire. Yeah, I think we've seen these guys already. And then we got an artist card here. All right, we've got 2 more packs, guys, and then the fun stops.
Bless his polls.
But we're going to be doing this more. We talked about doing this with the Final Fantasy set.
We might not do this with every set. Maybe. No. Well, I mean, we can do Final Fantasy actually.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a box for myself. That's how I'm telling you. That's how much I'm invested in this set.
I'm probably that one. I might throw down a little more. I mean, I wanted to do that with this one, but I was like, you know what? I'm good with just pulling half and just. Yeah,
this is kind of cool. It's 2 and then Jeskai colors. It's got flying and haste, and when this creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain a life and you draw a card. So that's kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's
Hey,
a
that's
decent
pretty
sized
good.
flyer. Hey, that's pretty good. London Battle Priest. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on another target creature you control. That's okay. Yeah, we've seen this guy, but now it's hollow, and then we got a blossoming
shiny,
sands.
pretty, shiny.
All right.
Now for the last one.
God damn it, we need Ugin, man. No
Give him
Ugin, no
Ugin.
no Mox Jasper, no
You pulled it on your
Dracos Genesis.
You pulled that on the what's it called, your pre-release pack, right?
Maybe that's why I
You
I
have
used
the
up all
power
of my
already.
luck. Yeah, I've seen some. Okay, I don't think I've seen this one.
Okay.
It's Assidious Exhale.
It's an instant, right?
As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may behold a dragon. You're like, hey, look at me.
Look at me.
This deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. If the dragon was beheld, you gain 2 life. That's okay.
It's okay. It's not the best.
Opulent Palace. That's cool. That's a reprint.
Another.
All right. Strategic Betrayal.
Ugin.
I don't want to jinx it. Rally of the Monastery. This costs 2 less of a spell was cast this turn. Again, Jeskai stuff. You can choose 1, create 2 white, 1/1 white monk creature tokens, up to 2 target creatures you control. Each get +2/+2, or you get to destroy target creature with power 4 or greater.
Nice. Nice.
No good.
No.
No good. I had to look.
You should have. I was gonna say you should have just looked one by one.
This is okay. There's one in red. Equipped creature gets a 1/1 and has trample and haste.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's got flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. Prowess is the old mechanic, where I think it gets a 1/1 until the end of the turn, and something like that. So DC, this is the same card from earlier, but it's fancy.
Hanse.
Yeah, and that's it, guys.
No Ugin.
Fancy Bloodfell Caves. No Ugin, no Draco Genesis or whatever, and no freaking Mox Jasper, but we got some cool stuff in this.
I got 2 versions of Crater Hoof.
Yeah, you did. You pulled the Crater Hoof. I think the only one who's done that is Freddy. Freddy pulled that. So.
Oh, he pulled 1 or 2 of them.
I think he pulled 1. But you got the fancy version.
I got 2 versions, so I was like, hey.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was Tarkir Dragonstorm. I don't think you're just looking at me right now, but Brian approves. Brian approves.
It's like I was like, I approve this.
Thank you for joining us on whatever the hell we're calling this, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it helps the channel a lot. And welcome to our first episode of a new series.
First video of whatever.
First video of either Shreddy Bois Gaming or nerd shit. I love nerd shit. But
nerd shit.
hey, first time for everything. Definitely looking forward to doing this. So yeah, bye.
Bye. Okay.